when it comes to building a successful business, it starts with mindset. And what I mean by that is someone with a positive mindset will notice the best of something in the worst of circumstances. And someone with a negative mindset will notice the worst of something in the best of circumstances. And what I mean by that is one of my friends told me a quote one day, and it was really applicable to my life at the time. And he said, if you're looking over your shoulder, you're looking for the devil. If you're looking out your window, you're looking for the devil. If you're nervous that something is going to happen for you, you're looking for the devil. And basically, what that quote means is um, if you're kind of anticipating something happening to you, if you're focused on the negative, you literally will attract that thing to happen to you because you're kind of looking for it to happen. And when you're searching for something, your body will find some way to create it, even if it's not there, right? Like, for example, if someone has a thought that you're being followed or something like that, you can see someone in public and you will literally manifest that situation that the person may be following you, even though they may not even know who you are, just in the general sense, and they may not even be following you at all. But your body will literally manifest things that it is looking for, right? And in the same way where if you're looking at a guy and he's not making much money, but he's building his business every single day, he's going to notice the best of that. He's not even going to notice that there's not a lot of money there. He's going to be like, I literally have my business and it's going bigger by the day. And he's going to have the mindset where it's like, okay, if my business is growing a little bigger every day, success is literally inevitable because my business is going to keep on growing. And that's pretty much what it is. It really starts with mindset. And the main reason it starts with mindset in terms of getting rich and being happy with yourself is because being rich won't necessarily make you happy, right? Being rich makes it easier for you to be happy. But people who tend to have just a negative mindset in general, it doesn't matter how much money you give them. It doesn't matter what you give them in general. These people will have a tendency to focus on the negative. They're looking for something to happen to them, right? They're waiting at their house. They're looking out the window. It's like almost they're waiting for something to happen, right? And because of that, they will literally attract that energy from the universe, right? There's this idea that your thoughts, whatever thoughts you have, they literally create entities that feed off of these emotions, right? And these negatives can be positive, these entities can be negative, right? So if you're nervous, if you're driving a car and if you're nervous, you're going to get in an accident, you're going to create an entity, right? And this entity is negative and your thoughts are going to feed the entity when you're thinking about having a car accident. And guess what's going to happen? You're going to start to get paranoid of it. And then you're going to start to put a whole bunch of attachments in your car. And then you're going to start to feel even nervous. And then you're going to be looking around while driving. And you're literally going to make it more likely to attract that event just because you're thinking about it so much, right? So it's something to keep in mind. And happiness really does start from within, right? There's no reason for you to not be happy with yourself right now. Even if you're not where you want to be in life, even if you're not making as much money as you want, even if you're not as successful as you are, even if you don't have the girlfriend you want, you can simply just choose to be happy right now. It's literally a choice you can make right now. And once you choose to be happy, you're going to be realized, regardless of what I don't have, I can make the right decisions to eventually reach my goals starting today. But it starts with being happy with yourself, and it starts with being comfortable with yourself. And it starts with flipping that switch in your brain that you don't necessarily need material things to be happy. Plenty of people have it and aren't. Plenty of people don't have material things and they're happy, right? I visited third world countries before. Those people actually tend to be a lot happier than first world countries. It's actually pretty incredible. And that's not to say they shouldn't make a lot of money. You should make a lot of money and you should get rich. Being poor isn't fun, but being rich is very fun. But it just goes to show you, you can simply just choose to be happy. Plenty of people do it every day. And in that mindset, you're going to look for the positive in everything that you do. And you're going to view everything you do as a success. And that is going to start you on a positive upward spiral. And that is going to set you on a trajectory where whatever business you choose to be in, you will eventually succeed because it started with your mindset. Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. Just choose to be